Good tidings, friends, and welcome to this week's episode of the Kingdom Hearts 3 second run, hitting up San Francisco. And there it is. Missed call. Okay, well, I will deal with that at another time.
Data Sora.
Data Sora. Oh man, there was
Ironic because of where we were. Alright, so...
Is this the right save file?
Yeah.
Okay.
See? It's this one.
Well, okay, so you don't remember that. So last time, one of us, probably me, left the PlayStation on for the whole week, and when I turned it on to get the update for critical mode, we were on the gummy, screen.
Tell me that.
Well, I wasn't sure. Well, no, it's fine if that is the. But I don't know. I don't know if that's before the boss or not.
That's true.
Because it's an hour different. It's 2 hours different. And I don't know how much of that 2 hours was it idling before it turned off.
Yeah.
Riku, stop sharing things publicly with people. That's inappropriate. What up, Adonis?
Make your Instagrams private.
Make your Instagrams private.
Oh, I didn't do anything weird with the gummy editor. I'm sad.
How unfortunate for you. There's so much dismay.
Then again.
I hate you. I hate you so much. Yeah, so for those of you who is everyone, because you can't see what Ben is pointing at, there is a video. It is actually the recommended because of the things that I watch on YouTube at the end of last week. I didn't refresh that, and it's just lyrics from Rise Against Savior that say I don't hate you. YouTube, why is the stream showing up on mobile and not desktop? That is a good question.
Try refreshing the page.
Yeah, that's on YouTube. I don't think there's anything that we can do on our end to fix that. All of our settings are normal, and it says that we got that good internet connection. But also YouTube is a bag of dicks. So, although on the other hand, we look really grainy in the corner there a little bit, but
Oh, you found the treasure sphere.
what is that? Oh, well, that's just because it's autoing the 360p on my computer for reasons that make sense. Which is the fact that it's, uploading to the stream. So, that's fine.
Don't worry about
it. What up, everyone? What up, Ella? Hello, my home slices, bread slices.
Now I have umbrella stuck in my head.
Why umbrella?
Because you said Ella.
Oh. That's fair. Well, it's Eleanor. Not Eleanor, Eleanort with a T. It's an important distinction.
Now I want to break out into a parody of the Turtles' Eleanor.
Me too, honestly. And now we have Zebrafish Cat.
Hey.
We got most of the crew. So it is it is now that I open these. There we go. There we go. Alright. I feel like it's lying to me about how many people are in the chat because I've seen 5 people comment in the chat who are different people, but it says there's 3 and it's counting me.
I have no idea.
Within 1 minute of a timestamp. So YouTube is just being a special snowflake today, guys. It's just one of those days.
Okay, but the real question is, does the rest of the organization tag their posts with usernames like Zexion6? Or is that just that nerd?
Evan does. You know Evan does.
Like father, like son.
Oh, wow!
Oh, time for cute City Sora.
Oh, cool!
Oh, child.
Oh, it corrected to 5
But
now.
I want to
Okay.
take a look at the big city!
Yeah, it does seem pretty exciting.
I feel
Oh,
so
looks so
metropolitan.
fucking done.
Cosmopolitan? Ooh. I gotta tell Riku what a blast this place is.
But we just got
We'll
here.
show you a
We haven't
blast.
even done anything yet.
What? Did you just?
So did Donald!
The park
That was a line in the thing.
Come on! Whoa!
Bye, Go-Go.
Go, go!
Yeah, but I couldn't
you okay?
understand it when God said it.
What in?
Oh, there are no there are 2 changes with critical mode. The other one is New Game
Baymax.
Plus. There are a couple of like minor things, like I don't know if it's going to apply to old files, but the number of pictures you can hold on your phone in game
concussion.
have gone
We
up to
should take
200.
caution and not move her
I
until
haven't
we
checked
can
if that's
fully stabilize her
on this
head.
file or not, or
Got
only
it.
new files.
Oh, cool! That's a robot!
Hello, I am Baymax, your personal healthcare companion.
Oh!
But other than that, and probably a few bug
Cool.
fixes, they
This
probably stealthily got rid of that.
Sora, remember
got rid
our
of the,
other problem?
Whoops! Oh, yeah!
Watermark on Frozen.
Who are
Probably.
you? Oh,
It's under various
I'm
bug
Sora.
fixes.
And I'm Goofy.
New
No.
Game Plus is when you start a new game, you can import
Name's
data
Hero.
from one of your completed
You
game files.
mind helping us fight those things?
I just checked it out. It will
Our
let you
team's
carry
called
over
Big Hero
selfie
6.
poses, which I feel is very important, and feel
Sure.
robbed that they did not let you have them the whole game, and which is making taking thumbnails very tedious because I have to load up old files. It will carry over Keyblades, so for critical mode, if you get the ultimate weapon in your Proud Mode file, you can import that to the beginning of critical mode and make it slightly less terrible.
There are already people who have
Baymax.
beaten it.
That's not really? Did they get it early?
I don't know.
That doesn't
Get the
seem
drop on
possible,
this, Sora.
because even the people who, when the game first came out, it took them a couple of days.
It's a good point. I need to do some more research.
I mean, I guess not going in blind would make it go faster, but not that much faster.
Especially not given when I saw the thing that... I have to do some more research.
I love that Keyblade. It's such a fun Keyblade. Even if you skip the cutscene, that would only save you 14 hours. New Game Plus does not hold back. One would think that using Ultima and New Game Plus would make things easy. No, it hurts so much. Thank you, Adonis. Thank you for the live. I've actually started critical mode update because, or you've actually, that was a confusing, I should have,
What?
pronouns are hard. Not in the politically correct way, just in the grammar way. Confusing. I babble. Anyway.
This is not how you were supposed to do this.
Can I English?
This is also not how you're supposed to do this, but I do
Oh,
get a
but
yeet.
you get a yeet.
I was trying not to do that.
Why? Because yeet not found?
Yeah.
Oh, the
What is Yeet?
what? Okay, okay.
What?
It kind of threw a fit for a second there. I'd like to think people could hear how loudly I was typing and could hear the number of times I hit buttons, opposed to how many characters showed up. I like the idea that New Game Plus, rather than making the game easier per se, it's changing the way the game works on a fundamental level, because instead of getting a new Keyblade at a certain level on a certain world, you are starting off with all of the Keyblades at level 1, and then having to level up your equipment by finding materials in a more traditional Kingdom Hearts way. And I actually really like that. And that also gives you the tools to pick and choose what you think you're going to need for the whole game early on. Like, you have all of your options and you can invest in them early rather than having to, wait until the last minute to get the good Keyblade kind of thing.
Alright, I'm good.
Oh, have fun.
How do you scream if you have no mouth?
How do you scream if you have no mouth?
There was a video game about that.
This is unversed joking. Also, now that the gang is mostly here, I wanted to share what I got for my birthday. A truly beautiful thing that I thought you couldn't find anymore. This is a mouse pad. This is the full kitty mouse pad with Ansem, and I also have, although it is the one I'm actively using up here, the Zenmus one. They are beautiful and extremely comfy. Because say what you want about these mouse pads, my wrist is so happy. What? Oh, you did again?
Nope.
Or you yoke?
Goofy did. Also, I need 2 stickers.
So this is the one that I have downstairs usually. It would be easier one to pick up and show off. Since
Why is your axe on your face?
I hate that its axe is on its face. It makes me so upset, guys.
I tried to get out of the way of that.
Oh, thank you, Zebra Cat. My birthday was a while ago, but life exploded around that time. So I did not get to it was also on a Saturday. So I didn't get to talk about it much last week. And yes, they matched the Levi one. The Levi one is semi-retired. Actually, the Levi one has a different material on the inside, so it is actually squishier when you poke it. It took some damage when I moved, and it's also really old now, so like right along this edge, the fabric is peeling up and the silicone bits are actually like leaking out of it. Part of this happened because when I moved, someone spilled soda on it, and I washed it to get the stain out, but then the way it had to dry, pulled the fabric up off of it. Like, there was no winning. It was either let it get stained and be sticky and look like soda, or wash it out and have the structural fixes and that fail. So he doesn't get used for stream anymore because where I have to have the mouse pad for that, his sticky, like the silicone was being pulled out, but he gets used in other places with much love, so that's fine. We have a lot of electronic devices tonight. The worst thing that has happened regarding these mouse pads, however, they were Ven's fault. Entirely Ven's fault, because Ven said the sentence, because I couldn't find the mouse. And they were like, well, the mouse isn't on Ansem's face, and that put a mental image in my mind that I never, ever want to think about in my entire life, ever. And because I had to suffer through it, now you do too.
This is why I got put in Zeta jail the other day.
This is why they got put in Zeta jail the other day.
No.
What? Yeet? Oh, it's eating time. We are at 60 Yeet.
And you owe me 3 stickers.
I owe you 3 stickers. They're right here. I'm so sorry.
No, you're not.
There you go.
Thanks.
And the reason I didn't get to talk about my birthday much last week is because this is a new phone, because my old one finally died. It was about 4 years past its planned obsolescence. It was like a 5 or 6 year old phone. And it didn't have any cracks or anything. It was very well taken care of, but it finally just overheated and died. It was just one too many slightly hot days in the car without air conditioning on. But I have this now, and it's nice, and it has a new version of Android that confuses me because I'm not actually that great at technology, but it's fine. It's also why I haven't been on the server as much. I've been learning this and dealing with large purchase things, although I got a really good deal, so that's good. It has a nice case with one of those ringy things. That stuff. Also, I have a phone that's actually used by other humans, so they make cases for it. That's an experience I have not had before.
People like spectacle, not truth.
Yeah, who needs quality reporting when you can just make stuff up?
I don't get it. I mean, didn't they see how awesome we were?
I never get
Sure,
to
those
read
things
the
landed a
entire
couple of good
thing, so I
hits,
don't know what they're
but we
so
had
upset
chem
about.
balls and laser hands and fire breathing.
Thank you, Zebrafish Cat.
Well,
Yes.
it really didn't
No, that
matter.
is just
They
a
beat
minor
us.
comment on
Where'd they come from?
the last. Congrats on the phone
why don't
case.
we ask the
Honestly, the
guys
case is
Who actually
quite nice.
stopped them?
What does that book say?
Hiro, you never introduced us.
Oh, right.
The wood texture on
Well,
that panel was really
this is
mesmerizing, and
the
it
gang.
shouldn't have been.
That's Go-Go. He's Wasabi.
How you doing?
And that's Honey Lemon.
Hello there.
What? I'm Fred. Don't be alarmed. This is not my real body.
Good.
I love Fred so
For a
much.
second, I thought this was the monster we...
Those three are.
I'm not
Sora,
sure what we're going to do as
Donald,
far as critical
and
mode is
Goofy.
concerned.
The
I'd like to go through critical mode. Before I do, I want to wrap up
Keyblade Hero
on our first
3.
file, like getting the Ultima weapon, stuff like that. I still haven't actually beaten the Dark Inferno. I only tried the one time, and like
perhaps due to
that
the
was at 2
garage's
o'clock in
brisk
the morning, and
temperature.
I decided it's
To
2
remedy
o'clock in the
that,
morning.
I will
Maybe
give each of
now
you a
isn't
hug
the best
and
time to be
warm you
fighting
with
a
my
secret boss.
internal heat source.
Why did you say that?
Sora, you know Donald and I don't have keyblades.
Okay, Donald and Goofy have no right to be offended by the fact that they don't have keyblades after the time they abandoned
you
Sora
managed
for
to
Riku
take
for
them
5
down.
minutes. I call bullshit on that one.
They're called the Heartless, and they're drawn to the darkness inside people's hearts.
Ooh, now we're talking. Light versus darkness. Classic conflict.
Would you calm down, Fred?
What?
This is serious.
I thought this
Very
was Big Hero
serious.
6.
We don't have any way to fight them.
Wait,
I
so
want
we're
to
just
read
gonna
the
give up?
notes on the
With our
wall.
current skill set, my analysis places our chances at 0.
Yeah, I actually did a lot of weird research on
We
the
get it,
processor for
Baymax.
my phone because I use like heavy duty apps, and I learned a lot of things about the
Hey,
difference between
don't sweat
quad
it.
and octa-core
The three of us
processing
will go
because
take care of the
octa-core
Heartless for you.
processing is a thing now.
Right? Donald?
That
Goofy?
sounds fake, but isn't.
Why is there a diagram of an ant?
Wait, there's a what?
There's a diagram of an ant.
I also want to know what.
We're going
You're
See, it's
correct.
over there.
What the hell?
Okay, we
Oh,
got it.
it has to do with microbots and the functionality of
We
organisms
have to
that are
help.
that small.
My brother would have.
I figured it out.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hidden Mickey.
Great, but Don't we need a plan?
Also, we have been corrected.
We
It's
train up.
It's a B.
When
Hey,
heroes
Mickey.
are brought low,
No, it's
they
an ant.
get new powers.
Hey, Mickey.
It's
And it is
Shugyo
a
time.
B.
Did you read that in Geeks
That's a
Quarterly?
B.
No,
Fred's
no,
actually
I
not
definitely
wrong.
think it's an ant.
I may have an idea.
I think there's another one that's a B.
Well, I mean, bees scientifically shouldn't be
AR
able to fly,
device?
so
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool, huh?
there's
It
that.
creates
Oh,
a CG
I
overlay
see.
that
They
augments your
see the
vision.
B on the chart because there's a
While
there's
you
a
wear it,
poster about the decline
this
of
device
bees, but
sees
that's
everything
different
you
from the
do and
poster
locks
that's
it.
the parts of an ant. There is both a poster
You
about
put it
bees
on your
and
face.
ants. This is why we're confused.
Heartless! Donald! Goofy!
What? Are you
Oh,
okay?
I love the digital cricket.
There's
It's
no
so
heartless
cute. I want to
here.
poke it.
Huh? But, whoa, chill, Sora.
Do I
Just
look
take
like a
the
cricket
AR
to
device
you,
off.
bitch?
Wow! I have no idea how you're doing it, but this is cool.
Thanks.
Also, knowing
far,
that
the map data only covers San
eyes
Francisco.
of the cricket heartless
I need
actually
to
protrude
expand it.
slightly is a weird
Now
thing.
can we Shugyo?
Not yet, Fred. He's still learning.
I like to think that the Donald
Sora,
Goofy conundrum
All
is
you need to do
solved
is
by
run through
this
some
like
places that Hero scripted.
like
a mini
sort
game.
of.
We'll put a tracer on your
I wouldn't say like
movements
necessarily
so we
see
can...
the human version of them, but whatever magic like makes it so they're not like registering that they're not human.
I
It
guess
just doesn't
Shugyo's
click.
training.
Sort of like an
That's a good
all-speak.
idea. We could probably
You
use
can
the practice.
hear that it's a different language that's being spoken, but you can understand it somehow, kind of
I
phenomenon.
can Shugyo. By
That's what
installing
I
new
always
combat
assumed. There's
data.
no confirmation on that. That was just me spitballing.
Let's just try it out.
These two mouse pads, if you're looking for other versions, I don't know if you'll be able to find a Larxene one. These were made by an artist on Tumblr, and Ven got them for me through the Etsy.
Get it over with.
And I think they got reprinted because they came out a while ago, and I thought that they didn't exist anymore. I didn't buy them at the time and regretted it deeply. But they got reprinted for Kingdom Hearts 3. So you might be able to find them on Etsy if it does exist. But this is like, you know, these are American, surprisingly. That's the moral of the story. These are not from Japan.
Apparently the Virginias, Alabama, Louisiana, Nevada, New Mexico.
My god, Ben, it's not a geography test. I love you.
I can name most of them.
I'm
This is
sorry.
the ant thing we were talking about.
Yes.
These are these.
Wait, I wanted you to finish naming the states.
I don't remember the other ones.
Oh, I'm
but those are
sorry.
the ones that I named are the ones not affected by the bee decline.
Ow.
So, Echo, what are you doing with all those bees? Where am I going? I don't know what I'm doing.
Shout when you're ready, Sora.
Okay. Sure.
I like that the thing is Baymax. I had forgotten about that for a minute.
Oh no.
What?
I forgot to buy a new Koopa coin.
Oh shit. Fine though. Probably.
I mean, this is just
Oh,
Shugyo.
yeah, you just have to do
so
you just have to do
it's
mini
fine.
the mini game. The mini game that makes a lot more sense to do after Pirates than before Pirates.
Do I even have all of the necessary flow motion equipped? Probably not.
Oh, I was terrible about at this. It was not a happy time.
Whoa! Whoa!
Okay, guys. Go through the rings and head for the goal.
Okay.
I'll be here to help you out remotely.
But the real question is, if none of them knew Sora could do all that crazy bullshit, why did Hero set up the course in a way that would require Sora to do all of that crazy bullshit?
Head towards download the indicator on your AR device. Try and stay on course. If you start to veer off, you'll know. I put up a virtual boundary.
Yeah, I was bad at this too. This specific part. Because, like, there's supposed to be a way that you, like, fling yourself off and combo them, and I was like, nah, brah.
Where am I going now?
Up on the thing, it'll make you go, ooh. That was descriptive.
Yeah, but nowhere.
If you start to veer off, you'll know. I put up a virtual boundary.
Cool.
Oh yeah, I guess behind you, when it launches you up in the air, there's usually another one somewhere at a different angle for falling down.
Yeah, I couldn't see.
Yeah, no, I don't blame. Well, you looked around for it and it was not easily accessible. There it is.
Yep.
And now it's dream drop distance.
I wasn't good at dream drop distance.
Neither was you were better at it than me, remember?
No, I don't.
Oh, I
Actually.
kept getting like C's and D's on the drops, and you kept getting like B's.
Oh. Right, because I used to play Rayman Raving.
Oh no, I looked back down at the chat,
Rayman
and it's
TV
just people screaming the Santa theme song.
Indicator on your AR device.
Oh. I mean, that makes sense.
Gotta go fast, gotta collect rings, rolling around the speed of sound.
What is going on and why can't I get on that? Thank you.
Oh, dab in solidarity.
What?
Coffee dab into the stream.
Oh.
Jump side to side.
How did... I don't know how to do that.
Oh, change rails is triangle. It's on the bottom. Triangle, and then jump is the jump button. That was bullshitty. I don't even know how the fuck you're supposed to do that shit. I don't... What?
I don't know. You might not be able to get all of them.
Oh, that makes sense.
It
And
may
you're
be
supposed
a,
to get the ones that have the higher score.
Okay.
This is awesome.
Sure. Sounds good.
Come on, can we do this on the ground?
Oh, this part. In which we break real life things so that we can...
Handle it. Just improvise.
Almost.
Ventus having 4 flashbacks to Yarn. Not you. Well, I mean, yes, you. But in Cinderella World, I mean. I realized as I said that that would not be interpreted the way I intended.
Both of you to assume I don't also have more flashbacks to Cinderella.
Well, saying then something yarn on our stream has a very different connotation. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, come on.
Oh yeah, and then there's this fucking bullshit. Like, alright, it wasn't hard enough before, now you gotta make it move. Hardest part of critical mode is gonna be this bullshit.
You are near the goal.
You're better at timing than me.
Or play stupid games. Oh.
You dumb.
Hey!
Shit, it's kind of Ari now.
Okay, but I'm a little sad she doesn't have go-go pants on.
Interesting. Gravity. Not binding.
Sanic over, everyone is now sad.
Hey, wait! My laser hands can be projectiles! Ha!
I'm not using that cheaply.
Doesn't matter.
Change the weapon, change the attack.
Everyone's so sad about Sanic. I like. Oh, people are sad that Sanic's over.
Freeze attack. Fire and ice.
I understand. I was like,
Diametrically
wait, the
opposed.
Sonic series ended? When did that happen?
No. No, that's
I'm
playing.
definitely all here, guys.
I love that everyone has something insightful, and then Fred is like, fire and ice at the same time. I love
It's
him.
really in character, though.
It is.
And I think you sparked some new ideas.
Yeah, Hero. I think there's a way to flip it with my electromagnetic
Moon.
And it ain't even heart-shaped.
Nope.
Are you listening?
Oh, but we don't know what we're gonna do for critical mode. We don't have terribly much left of this left, but we did want to move on to Kingdom Hearts 2 after that. We might do less scheduled, more spontaneous streams. But like I might just do like I'll put it live into record, but it'll be super cash for some critical mode stuff. Because I do want to get on that. But waiting for all of the DLC to be out also makes a lot of sense. So we might not do an official series on it until we have everything. But we don't know when all of that's going to be out. Like, they said that the critical mode stuff was going to be fast, and they got it fast, but they've said that the other stuff would take a lot longer because they're trying to be sure that anything they want to do paid, they do in one bundle.
That should do it.
We interrupt your scheduled program to deliver this breaking news.
People are dying and
Moments
being
ago, the
murdered.
city's South District was attacked by numerous
I mean,
unidentified
you're not
creatures.
wrong.
Witnesses described losing sight of victims during the mayhem. Many also said they saw strange floating heart symbols in the vicinity of the missing victims. City police are urging citizens to stay at home. For those just
We
joining
can't
us,
show
only
you
minutes
people
ago, the
being
South
murdered, but
District
we
was
can
attacked
tell
by-
you and heavily imply it. Despite the fact
Go
that
time.
we showed you people turning into Heartless in the first game.
Yep. Oh gosh.
Move
My
on.
entire foot is numb.
It sounds like a personal problem. I just want to explore. What am I supposed to be doing?
Yeah, I heard about the new items. I don't know,
Oh. Today is Teacher Kids to Save Day.
Oh, yeah.
Hey kids, save.
Your game.
Kyrie. How long has Kyrie had a face on the thing?
Oh, probably since we got to the cutscene where her and Lee are like, yeah, we're gonna leave
ready?
the hyperbolic time chamber.
Goofy. Goofy, what was that? Where are we going? I have no idea.
I don't know why Eleanor has started singing Linkin Park, but I'm not going to worry about it. It just says crawling in my skin.
I don't know.
Oh! I was was gonna say have an intelligent, nice conversation about updates with the Dorkness, but then Ella had to come in and say gonna leave the hyperbolic time chamber. Get out.
Which one of our jails is for puns?
I believe it's Larkstein Jail.
Okay, I'll check it out.
Run up the building.
Anyway.
Sojourn's not allowed in Larkstein Jail.
Adonis, all I knew is that there were items. I haven't heard about what the items are or what they do per se.
Here we go.
What items?
The critical mode update comes with new items. Just that there were new items TN, and I wasn't sure if they were going to be plotty or not, or foreshadowy. Demora, so probably, items you get, for getting on the lucky emblems, and also for beating critical mode. When you say getting on the lucky emblems, you mean collecting them, or like, because there are a bunch you can't physically walk up to, so I mean, some of them you just get from clicking them. My foot is rebelling against me. Not like in jail. As Warden, I say no. Just be promised the certificates. They didn't seem to do anything yet. Weird.
If the one that I saw is legit, there is some foreshadowing.
Okay.
Because we're in the... Where am I going? In real cities, I don't have this problem. Up we go. Up we go. Oh. Cool. I literally don't know what we're doing here. I'm just running around the city. Rude. You have a location? What location? I don't see an indicator.
Do you know if the items you only get for, you only get them if you get the lucky emblems in critical mode, or do the lucky emblems apply to anything?
There it is. Okay.
Also, y'all can go to jail together.
Sora, please climb on.
Full thrust.
Hikashi.
Wrong way.
What?
Head towards the indicator.
Oh, they're also making bad puns.
I don't like it. I don't like it.
Okay. Just because we got most of them on our first file.
Oh man, I'm in the air. I'm not gonna hit anything. Good to know that the bottom is like translucent though.
Yeah. Oh, you got something sucked up into your merry-go-round vortex of doom. It's like a Sharknado, but with carnival lights. Fine.
You do have a little turnkey in that.
Here we go.
Also, I don't know who y'all watch Tangled the series. All I'm gonna say is they sang that song at the beginning of that episode, and I went, oh, that's a trio right there. Oh, one of them bitches is gonna be KH1 Riku up in this bitch. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna fucking say.
Sora, please climb up.
This brought to you by the fact that Ben is still using Rapunzel's two blades and is reminding me of Rapunzel.
Full thrust. Get him.
One time I saw a carousel in, ironically, San Francisco, and we have now come full circle. And it was a double-decker carousel with like an outer rim of creatures, and then like a second story with more things that was like on the inside, and it was super cool. And as an added bonus, it wasn't just horses; it had like all sorts of weird shit, like mythology shit, like hippogriffs, but also just a weird shit like fucking narwhals and seals for some reason. It was cool.
Try this.
Ella, are you just trying to get into jail? Like, what are you doing? Why are you...
Piece of cake.
Wait, Sora.
Huh?
Something big's coming your way.
Sora's pants still had stars in the cutscene. Oh, now it's this motherfucker.
Hey,
The
3
kaiju
guesses what tree
Gotcha. I'll take care of it.
The question is it a traditional cherry or a Kwanzaa cherry? Oh, come
I'm
on.
gonna be honest, I feel like this Heartless, they could have made it look a little bit more kaiju-y, and a little, because it's a little too squarely, like, just a T-Rex, you know what I mean? Like, they could have gone a little more
It's
Godzilla
too
with it.
shiny. I think if it wasn't shiny, it would be
Really? I mostly had a problem with, like, the silhouette just being, like, this is a dinosaur, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or, like, this is a very specific dinosaur, despite the weirdness of it.
I think the silhouette would bother me less if it wasn't. Like, it feels to me more like it belongs in Toy Story.
Yeah, it really does.
And that's why I say if it wasn't so shiny, because then it wouldn't look so plasticky and would look less like it belonged in Toy Story. So that's my particular.
Don't get me wrong, like, it's one of my favorite bosses as
Yeah,
far
no,
as, like,
it's
the fight
definitely-
is concerned, and it was really well, like, the battle sequence was really well designed, but it does not look like a kaiju, and I know for a fact it's what it's trying to be. So we get hypercritical of our Heartless here.
This is our version of critical mode.
Here we go.
It's where we get critical of the things.
Come on.
That the world teased an actual kaiju-sized Heartless and that it could have worked. I agree, because we fought the rock. Oh, that's probably why they probably wanted to do it, and then were afraid it would have been too repetitive with the rock Titan. Maybe, but like the wolf Heartless and Frozen even had some kaiju moments. We definitely could have had like a more like they weren't afraid of doing like cinematic bosses before. They definitely could have had a big thing stomping around, especially with how much you can scale the buildings and everything, and it would have made the size of the space in the city feel more used and less confusing. And also, I feel like would have forced me and made it easier to learn and navigate the area. Then again, it also might have been that if they... I know why. It's because Master Xehanort doesn't have a spaceship. Because then the Heartless for this world would have outdone Master Xehanort. I believe the reason the bulls have wind-up... I mean, the bulls started from Hercules, and the wind-up in the back is... mythology reference. Like a little lava tongue sticking out. That was adorable. It blept. The Heartless blept, Ben. The heartless blep.
Whoops are really important. Oh my goodness. I feel like, you know what we forgot to do?
What?
Equip the new Keyblade.
Oh, the good one? The best one? The favorite Keyblade? Yeah.
So I'm sitting here being like, I feel like I don't have what I...
Sora, please climb on.
Yeah, that...
Alternatively, what I need is Baymax.
True.
Again, that's it.
Baymax.
Young Pen, hammer fist.
Together. Get him. Again, that's it. Together.
Young Pen, hammer fist.
Together. Baymax, let's go.
Certainly.
Here we go.
I don't know. Like, I was just complaining about it. Like, I love this Heartless so much. I just doesn't fit the role.
Come on, here we go. Right.
That makes sense.
Oh, hey Baymax. Could use it.
Thank you.
Okay, so apparently Baymax has to be like
Right up
in
on
melee range.
Yeah.
Or maybe this will help.
Actually, oh, well. Rude. Okay. I remember one talking Adonis is suggesting that the new stuff is going to wind up leading into what will effectively be Scala becoming like the Cavern of Remembrance type thing, where
That
there
would
will be
make sense.
because they gotta do more secret boss stuff.
And both Roxas's town and Scala have a lot of explorable places that we can get going.
Yeah. Scala just had so much.
Okay.
They definitely should have given you Glide for this world. This world, I don't think functions without Glide. Even when I had Glide, I didn't like being here because of how stretched out it was. I mean, maybe that's why they didn't bother giving it to you, because even when you do have Glide, it's still really frustrating. I think part of the problem is they made the streets and everything and the spaces really wide to facilitate the combat, but because of that, it makes it so hard to like just walk down the block and makes everything further away than it actually would be in a city. And because it's a space familiar to most people,
Oh my god.
like a structure, like not like obviously San Francisco is a real place, and like, but most people who are playing this game have at least at some point been to a big city or see it in movies and stuff, and recognize how the space is supposed to work, and so it's sort of in this subconscious uncanny valley, I guess.
And off the building we go.
I want to beat up Cypher. I miss Cypher. I miss all of the Final Fantasy boys. And girls. I miss Aerith the most for understandable reasons. You have to go on its speakers. It's stupid. I hate it.
Why is it so quick?
Because you're smacking it.
Alright, but which team science person do we blame for lightning typing?
Take this.
You know, oddly enough, it actually takes a lot of design cues from, like, traditional Chimera. Especially with having the face and the tail. I wonder if that's intentional for something. Because that's another Greek myth, and you had the Heartless and Hercules following it around all this world.
There's Mickey.
Oh.
Don't you move me. Don't you move me. You're gonna move me and now I'm upset. I don't want to find that again. I'm upset. There is no way I'm gonna find that again.
We don't talk about the game where she was given the... We don't talk about Kingdom Hearts 2 Aerith's voice actor. Just remember Kingdom Hearts 1 Aerith, okay? Oh, Kingdom Hearts 2 Aerith's voice actor is, like, famously fucked up. The voice acting for her in 2 is just really, really, really bad.
I've got an idea.
She has a good permanent voice actor from Crisis Core now, and they'd be able to get that person. It would be so much better. That's why I want her back. She deserves another chance. That's all I'm saying.
Boy.
Better?
Much better.
I love him so much.
What? Oh, I get it. It's a combo move.
Freeze. Defrost.
Please be sure you leave your Heartless out to defrost at least 3 hours before putting it in the oven. Please don't eat Heartless. Things I've never thought about before. What does a Heartless taste like? Have you ever tried to lick a Heartless?
Fist bumped before.
He has! It's in his animation for the Riku combo move in 2.
This?
Ba-la-la-la-la-la.
Ba-la-la-la-la-la?
My children.
Oh, not you again.
Another one?
We're here.
Can't we pick on one our own size?
It looks the right size to me.
Watch me scorch him with my freeze NATO! The only tornado made of ice and fire.
Oh, Fred. Why are you pulling out your titles now?
Captain of the Guard.
Because
Keyblade Hero
Sora
3.
made them feel bad because of Keyblades.
And the crime-fighting team of Big
Just
Hero
get
6.
Riku to hold your
Together,
hand. It's
we're
fine.
unstoppable. Yes!
What do flans taste like?
Giga pudding.
Hello, Inkbox! We'll all be happy to have you for the brief period that you are here.
Was that awesome?
It is good to see you,
Or was
even if
that
only a little.
Totally awesome.
Roxas voice, what the fuck is this shit?
Now I want a fudge
Your
sickle.
magic is amazing. Do you think I could study it sometime? Why not?
You just made Donald's day.
What about the world order?
My brother wanted to help people. Now we try to do the same.
Your brother?
Can we go get
Yeah.
fudge sickles?
Tadashi.
Yes,
There was a
we can
fire
go get
and
fudge
now he's
sickles.
gone. But he always wanted to make a difference. He cared about people. That's why he worked so hard to create Baymax.
I'm sorry.
He's still here.
Not
In
ready for
Baymax.
this world.
In all of us.
Tadashi, he lives on in your hearts.
Huh?
Fuck the world order.
Yeah.
Donald voice at Donald in the order.
He will always be a part of us, in some way.
And when you're not strong enough, he'll make up the difference.
Sora's eyes are so much greener than normal.
He's
Sora,
been doing that a lot
you okay?
lately.
Yeah, fine. I'm with you.
Roxas stole the blue out of them.
Loading screens. There we go.
I have to admit, one of the Kingstagram loading screens for this world had hashtag Balalalala,
Oh, we got this.
and it did kind of it did kind of win me. It was hard to be mad at.
Wait, guys, that one's not like the others. It can't be. Microbots?
Microbots?
Huh?
You know what they are?
Well, they're different from Heartless.
Apparently,
Microbots are designed
fucking Union
to do
Cross.
whatever you
They're
think via
called
neurotransmitter
noise
communicates what
and
you're...
concerning.
They're kind of a mini bot I invented. Some bad stuff happened, and I thought that meant they were totally gone.
I like how
But
in cutscenes
those
there are cars
enemies
in the
are way
background.
too
There are
similar.
some times when you're walking around the city, but
Which
not very
means
often.
someone's controlling them.
There's like
The question
actual
is
traffic
who?
in the cutscene.
Could it be? I'm gonna go
I'm
back to the
just
garage and
so
look into it some
concerned
more.
about all of the tools.
You mind going after him?
Yeah,
Sure.
generally.
We need you on the sciencey stuff.
Joshua's Master of Masters.
Hey,
Pass
Max.
it on.
Stick with them.
All right, hero. Sora, Donald, Goofy.
Wait, could he be?
I will be your personal healthcare companion.
I mean,
Huh?
it's no.
Thanks, Baymax. We're in good hands.
Actually, I'm not sure that he
Come on, let's
could
move.
based off of just because of how old Master of Masters is. And Joshua used to be human, so no.
I thought the Joshua was... I don't know what happened to Where am I going? No idea.
No, because the reason I don't think he could be the Master of Masters is because the Age of Fairy Tales is so long ago.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right, because
Yeah.
he used to be like human.
Yeah.
Right, I understand your point now. Where on
There
earth
is
are
a
we
hidden
going?
Mickey right there, though.
This is the building. Okay.
Let's see.
Cool. Alright.
There's another character I think could be the Master of Masters, though.
From Tui?
From Tui.
Okay, cool. I probably don't know.
Oh, people.
Where am I going?
All caps, Ven, what are you? Wait. Wait, hold on. What? Roxas was like, yo, blue is my crystal color. You can't have blue, Sora. But I've always had blue eyes. Roxas, my eyes now. Sora, Sojourn in all caps, Ven, what are you making? I'm just going to share.
A nightmare.
This is a fucking blanket. Alright? Alright, I want you guys to see the stitching and the fact that you can't see the stitching. Like, I'm trying to get it close, but like, you're more likely, like, you can see how tiny that shit is. Alright? Up in this bitch. It's 800 stitches all the way around. Right? And then this is like, what, 100 or 200 rows?
Not that many.
Oh, okay. Because, well, when it was only like an inch, I thought it was like 50.
Some ingredients
So I thought it
around
was like
here.
100 now.
I haven't counted recently.
I can
It's
try
very
and count.
good. Oh, good luck.
It's a try!
Where am I going? This is the problem with this world. I have literally zero idea how to get
It's
anywhere.
not. It looks way more red on camera than it does in real life because of how weird our camera settings have to be.
The official color is pumpkin spice.
Yes, the official color is pumpkin spice. It's a very orange-red, although in certain lights it is the exact color of Axel's hair. It's one of those colors that just sort of, if the light temperature really affects how it looks.
Like Alexandrite.
Yeah.
Guys, where am I going? Does anyone have any clue where I'm supposed to be?
Alright. So.
Okay, but legitimately though. I'm just riding the rails, trying to get...
1, 2, 3.
Sora, I just marked the target for
Thank you.
Look for the indicator.
Sora, head for the place Hero mentioned.
I'm working on it. If he had mentioned it before, we wouldn't be having this problem. Like, how am I supposed to find this on my own?
Target acquired.
I don't like it.
They're not microbots. Be careful.
I will endeavor to protect you.
Let's see.
What's that?
Okay, it's closer to 70.
No, it sounds about right.
Alright. So that means it's... I'm just... there we go. Alright.
Alright, this is an auto-lose, basically. This is a survive long enough.
Yeah. To have the game tell you you can't hit it even though you figured it out. So it's 56,000 stitches. About.
It's no fair. Why can't we hurt it?
Wait.
1,000.
What do we do?
800 stitches across, right?
When did it... I started this project around October.
Yeah.
Sora, you guys alright?
Oh, yeah, but the target escaped. Have you got any leads?
Yeah, 56,000.
Somewhere inside
Alright.
that thing,
In
You're-
6
there's a core.
months.
It's what powers the whole cluster. The core is the only way to hurt it. Now he tells us. Wasabi,
Your
is that what happened?
yarn stitches are like 2 or 3 times minimum fucking wage.
Check in.
So far, so good. Guys, I'm really tired of just dodging this thing.
Freddy getting frustrated.
I have anxiety.
Guys, I'm on my way.
No, Hiro!
I don't wanna.
Hero, you analyzed the dark cubes.
Wait, did you just say dark cubes?
Yeah, they're dark, they're cubes. I call them like I see them.
I love them so
baddie
much.
needs a cool
I
name.
like when they're frozen. They have a really cool frozen texture.
We'll gather as much data from the dark cubes as we can.
Hero, figure out a way for us to beat this thing. Huh?
But guys, I can't leave you out there all alone.
I
He has
want one of those
those.
keyboard projector things.
Yes. They're hard though because you get no tactile feedback.
Yeah.
We trust
Bold
you.
of you to assume I need
So
tactile
you trust
feedback.
us.
I remember watching a YouTuber, Dope or Nope, get one where it was R2D2 projecting one of those.
Hero, what should we do?
Yo!
It was a while ago though, so it was when
I'll
that
mark their
like that
position
technology
for you
was
on your
first
AR
like
display.
so it was a little janky, but
We got it.
But hey,
Time to go, Baymax.
All right.
Hero, they can't see you nodding on the phone.
alright, honey lemon first. Nope. Nope.
Actually, they can because he has a video thing that pops up when he wants it to. Hero. I know people can't see me when I nod, and I'm gonna nod anyway, so I'm gonna make people see me when I nod.
See if you can find the residue from my chem ball. If you hit it with fire or electricity, it might trigger a chain
Oh,
reaction.
fire's trying. Are you gonna let me hit it with fire?
You have to hit one of the specific you need to hit Honey's thingy things.
I see.
There you go. And I think the yellow one might need to be lightning.
So I don't think it matters. Based on your...
Okay. I can't remember.
Cause see that one's blue.
And you need Blizzard.
Oh. Okay.
There's just more fire ones than there are not fire ones.
Oh, would you stop? Alright, going over here. Cause... it's what the game
Oh
decided.
shit, you're right. Use your heathen magic to activate my chemical bomb.
Go. Alright.
Oh, there's one more, I guess.
Not that I can cast for
8 years.
8 years.
Not a fan either. I've never been a fan of the system that takes away. I understand if they wanted to treat Cure differently than other spells because of the nature of what it does, but making it so you can't cast magic at all is not.
I like
I've
how
never liked
BBS did it.
I like how BBS did it too because it let them treat the cure spells with their own consequences separate from other magic without them directly like making
What's
it
a
so
nobody? Sora! Stay freaking still.
Zigbar be creeping. You got your magic back. There you go. And now you can grind that rail.
Gracias, Sora. Next time I won't go so easy on them.
Alright, who's next? Alright, looks like Fred. Where's Fred?
It does not actually matter what order.
Well, I'm just going in range of closest.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
Because they steadily take damage.
Oh.
So you gotta get to them fast.
Oh, that's why they make you do the go noon through the city thing.
Yeah.
Fred, you okay?
I didn't even notice that when I. You go spinny spin.
Oh, I hate space.
There you go. I think that's actually not her VA, but an intentional choice for the character.
They need me.
What's up?
Oh, the fact that Honey pronounces Japanese words with an actual Japanese accent, with no American accent at all. Because she always says Hiro instead of Hiro.
Yeah.
And she did the same thing with Sora, but that has to do with her character in the comics, not just the way her VA talks.
Yeah, she was also like that in the movie itself.
Yeah.
I don't know how to stop this thing. I tried slowing it down
Oh,
like this.
go get the giant
You
ball.
see anything big you can smash against it?
You should bite.
What about that big red thing?
Yeah, I'm on it. Thank you. Where did it go? Where did she go? Right.
This was the hardest one for me, I think.
Oh yeah, you gotta catch up with it. Come here, you.
It's coming back. Shit.
That's what the problem is. Well, I clipped it, so it's fine.
Oh, okay. Oh, bye. Bye, go.
Alright. Who's left?
Wasabi, and I know he's on top of a building, because I remember it taking a really long time for me to find him.
Cool. Thank you for letting me know. I would not have found him. Always forget to look up.
Yeah.
He's significantly less hurt than Go-Go was, so I'm glad I went to Go-Go first.
Yeah. I think because they know he's the hardest to get to. Not necessarily the hardest, but like, because everyone else is down.
Can you hear me?
Sora, am I glad to see you? I am not a big fan of heights.
Oh, you have to drop on that one.
Oh, one of those.
Yeah. See if you can get the drop on it.
I understand the joke.
Whee!
Yes, Big Hero 6 was actually a Marvel comic. It's technically a Marvel movie.
I'll see if anyone else needs
This is
help.
true. This is how we got Marvel into Kingdom Hearts.
But it was
Good to see you're all right.
adapted into a proper Pixar movie rather than a Marvel-esque movie.
Mm-hmm.
Because of the nature of it.
The dark cubes have converged on a single location. Whatever's happening can't be good. I'm almost done pinpointing the core. If you need me to help.
Nah, it's okay, Hero. We're on it.
Thanks.
Hurry, Sora!
But I don't wanna.
But you gotta. You don't have to deal with shit for a while, because that's at the very, very end of the world. We're probably not gonna get to that tonight. Now you just have to deal with Sassy. Sassy Lost Boy.
Error 404, Riku not found.
Okay, there's a lot of them.
What do you suppose they'll do?
Bite
I
you.
don't think we want to find out.
I say, we destroy this thing!
But without a strategy, we'd just be wasting our strength.
If we knew where to strike...
Sora, I got it. I'm sending you an AR software update. It'll show you
6
where the
hours
core is.
later.
The Dark Cube's weak point. I'm coming to help.
Huh? That's weird. Is it busted?
What's up?
Hero, who's that on the display?
That's not the display. He's really here.
You sure?
It's your
Black
boy!
He's back?
Are you done messing around?
What? Wait, that voice.
A skill that no one in Miraculous
notice
Ladybug
that?
has.
Enter the supervillain.
He definitely has the vibe.
funny.
Riku, but...
As if this stupid experiment wasn't already a hassle.
Huh?
Oh?
Where'd he get that?
Hero, do you recognize it?
Oh.
Yeah.
Not quite ready.
That's the first chip I made for Baymax. It's full of combat programs.
Programs?
Yeah, they tell Baymax how to react.
Does that mean it's like his heart?
One side.
More than.
Don't throw computer chips, that's rude.
Oh no!
You don't get friends during this
I'm on my
fight.
way. I'll look after my team. You guys find the
Hey,
Dorkness.
phew!
Remember
Listen.
to use the AR device to target the core.
I got it!
Alright, Octopus Heart, let's go. You and me. Where'd you go? Circle of nope. Circle of nope. And now you're Master Hand.
And now you're Master Hand.
Rude. I do like just wading through the cube.
Surprise, bitch. Bet you thought you seen the last of me.
How am I supposed to block that? We. Oh, I can cut. I was having too much fun just wading through
I
the
mean,
cube.
it's really fun to play with.
It
It's
really
weirdly
is.
cute. Like, it's hard. I like how it flinches. It's a
I do
weird
too.
sentence, but like. Also, apologies, guys. I was trying to look up more information on Honey Lemon, but I was failing. I don't like that the wall's pulsing, though. That upsets me.
Don't bother me.
Here we go! Light!
Ooh, that was fascinating, alright.
Here we go!
I wonder if it takes extra damage to thunder because it's a computer.
That would be fascinating to try.
Or water. Again. Because it's a computer.
Rude.
Foot in corner of screen, sorry guys. Not gonna lie, all I could think of before 404 Yeet not found for like references for this episode title was that old hey kid, stop all the downloads. But I didn't know how to work the meme into that. Extremely outdated meme. It's not even a meme, it's how old it is. It's pre-meme.
Was it premium?
Oh god. That was bad.
What is that? Don't turn into a Beyblade. That's rude.
Things always turn into Beyblades, and that's when they become dangerous. Beyblades are the most dangerous entity known to man. This is a fact.
I am very good at avoiding it when it goes into Beyblade. But that's because I'm good at Beyblade. I need to break out my Beyblade game piece. Get that and Duelist to the Rose over here.
Absolutely.
Full speed.
Cool.
You may be experiencing distress.
Rude. Rude. No, I just want to punch it. Ooh.
Yay!
First try.
Very lazy dab. Less lazy dab. I'm doing that thing where I slowly sink as I sit. I look like I'm a full foot shorter than you. I'm really not.
I am tall.
No, you're not. Don't lie to yourself like that.
Oh.
Baymax.
It had a heart. Like a full heartless
Oh,
life.
this isn't for you. At least, not until we're done.
Yo, there is no way this is Replico.
Riku, is it you? Why do you look like that?
Looks are deceiving, but the heart? You know that it's me.
I know Riku wouldn't do this, not without a good reason.
A reason? When did that ever matter? We've been trying to one-up each other since we were kids.
Especially since an important difference between Data Riku and Repliku is that Data Riku doesn't have the
But Coat means he's
I
with
need
Organization
problem.
13. And that means he's not
Ergo,
really Riku.
Dataku being more willing to play
Smarter
this card,
than you look.
slash it being more accurate in
We
general,
defeated
technically, because
Ansem
of
and
the nature of the
Xehanort,
data
every
copies.
last one of them. But still, they all came back anyway, right? So maybe this
Dataku
Riku
just
came back
being
too,
like-
from the time when Ansem
Yeah,
possessed
sure.
him.
We'll go with what that guy said.
Yeah.
Though that is
What?
a distressingly
How?
Master of Masters-like response.
Unlike a certain wizard you know, I had to play by the rules to travel through time, which meant leaving my body behind.
Huh? I know about this. But you have a body.
Do I?
Xehanort's heart left his body in order to voyage back through time. He needed to tell his
That's
younger
a good
self of the
point.
great
No one
plans
ever-
he had in store.
Does anyone ever touch him?
There in the
I
past,
mean, I know
his
he's-
heart stayed
He's there
and
beyond
waited
the
out
VR,
the years
but...
until you and I came along. Xehanort's
No,
heart
he-
possessed me and became Ansem.
He's the one who
first
destroys the
adversary you
Dark
faced.
Cube
The
thing.
rest of him, the
himself.
piece he
He
left
comes in the Soul
behind,
Eater.
took the name Xemnas and created the first organization. It was all a part
have
of
to
a
go
larger
through and
plan
check
to bring
that.
Xehanort into contact with the right hearts.
That's an interesting
Enough
theory.
of them to form the real Organization 13.
Is the chat...
They could come from anywhere.
I mean, if
And
y'all
when?
haven't said anything, y'all haven't
Just
said
as
anything.
long
But
as he
YouTube
had
has
the
not
right
been,
vessels at hand to place
on
their
its A
hearts
game
in.
today, so I'm worried that the messages just aren't loading.
Vessels?
Click on that.
Replicas.
Oh,
I'll tell you.
that's
That's right. The replica program was a success.
Oh, well,
We are as real as people.
Then pack up and leave. What are you still doing here?
To see if we can
Yeah,
recreate
no,
a heart
no,
from
it's
data.
fine.
weren't talking.
What?
That's good to know.
Sorry.
I'm just paranoid and don't trust YouTube to
Did we
function.
steal your idea? That
I
walking
love
balloon
the way
over
he
there
delivers
has a
that line.
heart.
I know that's a really weird thing,
At
but
least
it's
that's
just
the nonsense
so
I'm supposed to
fucking
believe.
smug and snide.
There are hearts all around us. You only have to see them for them to become real.
Where'd you get that? That's my chip. I made it.
Oh, well, I'm sorry about that. But I promise I'll put it
So
right back
smug.
where I found it.
What do you mean?
Don't do it. I don't wanna.
I think I'll be getting back to work now.
I don't wanna.
I know you don't want
We gotta stop him. Guys! Huh?
You are all
But we're not
suffering
gonna
from
today,
acute
'cause it's
exhaustion.
9:30.
I recommend rest.
Yeah, you're right. Let's regroup.
But if we don't do it tonight, then we gotta start with it next week.
It's not gonna take just half an hour though, is it?
I have no idea.
It'll be really long. Do you want to do it?
So next week we're celebrating the anniversary
Come
of our
on,
channel.
guys. What's with all the long
Oh
faces?
yeah. That's fair.
Did you forget that we won?
Fred. Not now.
Huh?
His name is Riku? And you know him?
1K.
Just
Yeah.
what a dick.
Well, I know a
True.
him.
What?
True.
Why do we have Power?
The fake ones with Organization
PAWA with
13,
just
our
gears.
arch nemesis.
Okay,
Fine.
but how'd he get Hero's chip?
And what did he mean about an experiment?
It's an empty
And what do they
clipboard on the wall.
want?
He said they're trying to recreate a heart from data. But I don't know what they really want.
Roxas.
None of us do. These guys, they
Data
show up,
Riku,
and instead of fighting
all
fair
of
and
the key
square,
kids.
they go for the heart and say things to try and get under your skin. They're cowards. And now they're doing it to you, too. It's our fault.
No. This could be good. That chip might finally be able to give me some answers.
Bold of you to assume
You
you
said
get
that
answers.
you made it, right?
Yeah, this Baymax, he's actually the second model. No offense.
I am a robot.
I
I
cannot
cannot
be
be
offended.
offended.
I love him. He's so pure.
Baymax is best
It's
character.
Baymax
long
is
story.
Bay.
But the first Baymax and the chip I made vanished into another
BAE.
dimension,
Yes.
along with the microbots. The chip's back. So the first Baymax
I
might be
love-
back too.
Heroes, well, all of the big Hero 6 characters sort of have like this permanent blush.
Those who suffer a loss require support from friends and loved ones.
What was that?
I don't know.
It's probably an explosion.
Guys,
let's
come
go.
on!
Ah, and now this cutscene. And now
And now the most concerning cutscene.
And now this is definitely Dadaku cutscene.
Hello, Darkness, my old friend.
Why are you snooping around?
I never got a chance to clean it up and
That would
post
be
it.
none of your concern.
Overstep, and darkness will consume you again.
What an interesting thing to say. I shall do anything I please. As should you.
B, I do what I want.
Oh, I intend to.
Who's he? Friend of yours?
Pete, you should know him.
Though I could not tell you from when.
Everything about this is suspicious. The fact that Pete doesn't recognize Riku, the fact that, because he should at least recognize him as Riku. Pete's not that dumb. And Pete personally antagonized Data Riku in the Datascape, so he knows what a 15-year-old Riku looks like.
Let's see.
Pete has seen Riku! He's seen Data Riku! Coded was just Pete personally harassing Dataku.
Oh, I can't jump in here. Why do you get to jump and I can't? Teach me to jump.
Apple. He even goes on a braggartly speech about fussing with Replica or with Dataku's data.
Mickey, it's Riku. They put bugs in him.
Coded Pete was actual Pete. The Pete in Coded wasn't a data version of Pete. That was the actual Pete.
Where am I going? Oh, I guess I should ask. If we're ending it here, we end here.
We end here. Hi and bye, Dennis.
Oh, so are we gonna go do the sad thing today or start the sad thing next time?
We might be able to beat it tonight before 10. We have
We have 26 minutes.
Yeah, 26 minutes. There's
how many minutes of cutscenes afterwards?
There's a lot of cutscenes, and then we're gonna get railroaded into the post-world cutscenes, and then have to, because after this is the eclipse.
Yeah, we might be able to beat the
it's,
thing.
I think all
but then we have a lot of cutscenes to get through, so it might be better to just.
It was also a really long boss, because you're fighting on the back.
We might have enough time for the boss, but not the cutscenes. I think.
Okay. Yeah.
So we're gonna end it here.
Alright,
we'll end it here. Next time for our anniversary stream, we'll start on a real high note.
And remember, save your tears for next week. Yeah. We'll see you all next time, starting with this, and be happy to celebrate our whatever anniversary it is. 3-year stream anniversary. Bye.
Is it 3 or 2? I actually
Oh, I was asking you!
I think it's 3.
Well, I'm ending the stream.